Assalamu alaikum, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you people are good. So today we are going to get started with Angular 20 for .NET developers from scratch. So we are all good with Entity Framework Core and Web API. So we saw how to store the data, retrieve the data using Entity Framework Core, and then we saw APIs. How do we share the information with the world in the form of JSON? Now it is a job of my UI to consume that data and render it on the browser, or read the data from the end user from the browser and send it to API. So in short, we are going to learn our UI part, and theory we'll discuss later on, as we'll follow again reverse engineering process. We'll directly step into implementation, then we'll come back to theory later on. So the software and tools that are required to get started with your Angular is, the first thing is your Visual Studio 2022 that you already have. You can install from this link. So normally we have been working on this Visual Studio as our IDE, integrated development environment, and we are well comfortable with this, so we are using this. Or you can also use some other tools which are available in the market. Visual Code, so VS Code, you can use Visual Studio Code. So a lot of things are there. So but we are using Visual Studio Community Edition that we have been using for all our projects till now. The second thing that we need is Node.js. You can install it from this link. It is very easy, straightforward. You can just click on this link and then you'll get an executable file. Just you say next, your Node.js will get installed. Now once you install Node.js, you will get npm along with it. Now you might be getting a doubt, why do we need Node.js? Normally Node.js gives development and build environment for your Angular projects. So it is a kind of SDK, you can say. So we develop our Angular projects on Node.js. So it gives development and build environment. So we install Node.js, then you can check that from your command prompt. You can go to Microsoft Visual Studio developer command prompt, and from there you can check what is the version that we have installed. Now once we install Node.js, along with this we also get npm. It also installs npm. Now what is npm? It is used to install packages. A lot of packages we have seen in Angular if you want to work with forms and all those things. So we have some packages. So to install packages we need npm. So this is free. You can just click on this link and you can simply download the Windows version Node.js. You can select from here Windows version. You'll get an MSI file. Just click on that file. So you should see in the downloads. You simply say next, and things will get installed. So I have already installed it. Now what you can do, simply you can go to start window and you can look for Visual Studio command prompt. In this folder you should find developer command prompt. I'll right click on this. I can say run as admin, or simply I can just look for this command prompt. Run as admin is not very much required, but if you are installing some packages, it is better to go with run as admin. Now you can check the version Node-v. So you got version 2022 and npm version is I think 10. So we are all set. Now this developer command prompt window is very important. We are going to use it again. Come back. So we have installed Node.js. The second tool that we need, we installed successfully. The third thing is Angular. We are going to install Angular latest version from Visual Studio developer command prompt. The command prompt that we have started just now. And we are going to install using this command npm. You see this. Now npm is required to install Angular. Npm install Angular CLI global. So we are installing on our system so that any project on our system, they can target this Angular. So we need Angular globally. So once I say install Angular CLI command line interface, we'll understand all those things. So once you install Angular, in simple words, it will install the latest version, which is 20 as of now. No, you want a specific version because you say you might be working on old projects. So you want a specific version. Okay, no problem. You can just go for npm install -g global at angular CLI/CLI at your version 15.0.0, whatever you want. So you get that specific version, but I want the latest version. So the job of Node is to give development and build environment, and we are using Angular to build projects, and we run the Angular projects in our browser. So runtime environment is given by browser. Normally all our Angular projects we run in our browser, so we see our UI in browser. So runtime environment is given by browser, but development and build environment is given by Node for your Angular projects. So let me install Angular globally. So I'll just copy this command. I'll go to developer command prompt. I'll paste it here. So click. So it should install now. So you should have a lot of patience. It will take some time for your initial setup. Normally, whether you install Angular or you start a project, whatever it may be. So we have installed successfully. You can check the version ng space v, no hyphen is required over here. Ng means Angular, v means version. It will show you the Angular version that we have installed. So you see all the things are available. Angular version is 20, Node is 2022, package manager is 10, and operating system is Windows. So we are all set to go with our Angular project. So I hope you people are good with this initial setup. Now to get started with your Angular project is simple and straightforward approach. Get started with Angular 20 in Visual Studio 22 standalone project. So what we do, we'll just look for a template, Angular app, and I'll select Angular app. There are two templates which are available, Angular and ASP.NET Core. We don't want this. I want only Angular app project, which is bootstrapped by running your global installation of ng and npm. So it will install all the packages which are required and all those things. You need not to run any commands as of now. Just you go with this template and say next. You should see your project. But to see your project and to get all the things working, you should have installed Node and Angular. These are prerequisites for this your templates to work. So I'll just go for Visual Studio. So I'm going to create a new project, and I'm going to look for Angular. You see Angular app, or you can see it from the recent project template. So I'll select Angular app, say next, let it be Angular 1, project 1. I'll say create. Now it will take a little time. See that it is running all the commands which are required, creating the project for you. Normally in our early days we used to write many commands for all these things, but now you have your project templates ready with you. So you got the project, you have source file, you have app, folder. So we'll understand the directory structure later on. Now you see dependencies, it is still installing. You see alert mark over here. It is installing the dependencies npm. They are not installed yet. Now I'll just go for running. Once I run, I'll select Chrome. So it will install all the packages, it will build the project, it will run the project. So it is going to do a lot of things. So at this moment it will take a lot of time. So you have to have patience, wait and watch. I'll just run this. So build started, you can see this. So it will take little time. So initial execution will take little time. So from next time onwards, once you start executing again and again, it will not take much time, because package installations are required at initial step. So just we have to wait and watch. Now you see that it has installed all the packages. Now building has got started. It has started building your project. Now it is serving. So now you can start browsing. So it will open your project in the browser. It will run the app in the browser. So here we get see, initially it will take time for initial load. That's it. For your frequent executions, it won't take so much of time. That's it. We are all set. Now you see your Hello Angular project 1. Now you can just go to your project, view, solution explorer. Everything you are getting on the screen is from your app.html. App.html. We'll understand all these things in detail in our future sessions. Just I want to see if I make changes over here, how those things get reflected. Hello and the project title, and here I'll just add h2 welcome to MTT. I have not stopped the project. I am not re-executing. I'm not doing anything. I'll just save changes. It should get reflected on my output screen. Simultaneous building and deployment. You see that. Welcome to MTT. It has got reflected. Anyway, I'll stop this. I'll close this. Now if I run, it should not take so much of time. Perfect. We are all set. So that's it for the day. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.